Why most people stay poor is that they look at these as money. This is just an energy. Today, you and I will uncover the 5 money habits that keeps you poor. Most importantly, what to do about it. So if you're ready, let's go. The first habit that keeps most people broke and poor is by not understanding their mind. You can have a poverty mentality and yet be surrounded by abundance, but you don't see it because you only see the contents of your own consciousness. Over 50% of Americans cannot come up with $1,000 if they had to. That's a scary proposition. Where does it start? The mind. You can be in the worst financial climate and still have an abundance mindset. You can be in great abundance and have a poverty mindset. What do you think is going to express itself in results? You're right, the mental habits. Now is a good time to start seeing yourself as the abundant being that you are. Most people are just short of cash. Never again tell yourself that things are expensive. They just are. It's in relation to something else. And if your relativity anchor is in the past, everything looks expensive because you came from a broke mentality. But if your relativity anchor is from the future and you say, in relation to what? It changes. So next time you have that inner dialogue where you say it's expensive, catch yourself and say, in relation to what? The fact is, it just is. You can choose not to purchase it right now and tell yourself that. I can afford anything I decide to purchase. I just decide to not purchase it right now. So use the law of relativity for your benefit. Stop comparing yourself to people who earn more. Start comparing yourself to infinity in relation to what? That is a sure way to work with the first thing, which is your mindset around money and what it represents. The second reason as to why most people stay poor is that they look at these as money. This is not money at all. This is a paper bill. The idea of money is printed on the bill. But if we see money as value and not as a representation of value, then we have a problem. This is just an energy. And it disappeared. You say, where did it go? It went back to pure energy. We can materialize it in our world again. And the way to do that is to see money not as the main cause, but see money as an effect of the main cause. The main cause is valuable service. When you focus on the bill, you focus on the effect. When you see value that you provide to the world as potential money, now you focus on the main cause. So you always want to make sure you focus on main causes and not the effects of those causes. You want to make sure you provide bigger and greater value to the world. So poor people have a tendency to focus on getting more money. They think it's something you get. They have not understood on a subjective level that it's something that you earn by providing valuable service. The effect must show up in your life. It's a law. It doesn't happen to some and not for others. It works for all of us the exact same way. That leads us to the third reason as to why most people stay broke and poor. That is because they trade their time for money. It is also called having a job, having a job. We're programmed to think that we need to sell our time to earn more, and so most people will end up with 2 or 3 jobs. They're locked into the idea that selling time is the only way to earn money, and of course they just end up in the graveyard a little too soon because their body starts breaking down. There's no balance there at all. What we need to do is start selling valuable results. Like I mentioned, 94% or more sell their time. Make sure you sell results. 1% of the population earns 96% of all the money that's being earned. That's not an accident. They sell value. The fourth reason as to why poor people stay poor is they try and save their way to wealth. Nobody in this world got wealthy by saving. With inflation and everything else, your money becomes less and less valuable as they're sitting in the account. That is not doing you a favor and you're not growing your money. What you want to do is to find somebody who understands how to make your money earn money, meaning you send them to work. You actually utilize a concept called compound interest. That means now you're earning money on your money while you're sleeping. That should be your aim. If you're making a habit of taking 10 to 15% of your income and placing that in an investment portfolio, regardless of how little or how much you make. If you make that a habit, let's say you were in your 20s and you save $500 a month with compound interest, you will retire as a millionaire. You would not make it that far if you just saved it. In fact, if you saved $1,000 a month, it would take you 83 years to become a millionaire. We don't have that much time. Speed up the process, make your money grow for you. And I don't care how much or how little you make, everybody can do this. The fifth reason as to why poor people stay poor is that they spend everything that they earn. You have example after example. People in sports earn millions of dollars and they end up broke again. They spend it all. You have people on minimum wage in the US here. They spend on average $400 on lottery tickets a year, meaning we either spend it all, and when we do, not only that, but we gamble on things outside of ourselves. Make sure you, like I said, put money aside every month and then don't gamble on outside forces. Make sure you gamble on you. I lived in a city called Las Vegas for 6 years too long, and in that city, the whole world comes just to gamble on anything and everything outside of themselves. When you gamble on you, which is the surest bet there is, you will always have an abundant return. You have an opportunity right now to keep betting on you, keep exploring your mind, keep exploring the mental blocks that could stand in the way between you and unleashing the abundant life that you desire. We have prepared a free quiz, a free assessment that you can take right now that will help you identify which of the 5 predominant success blockers is running your life. Best of all, it will provide you with a tangible report that you will receive that will outline exactly how that mental block shows up in your life, and most importantly, what to do about it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I have linked to a couple more right here that I think you would like. Now, until next time, it's not who you are that holds you back, it's all the illusions of who you think you're not. This is Hansen. Thank you.